Peace, this is a video on suppressed books and the removal of books that are very important. So I'm just going to wing it slightly because it's called the Council of Laodicea in Phrygia, Pasitiana, 364 AD. And the introduction to the document just reads like this. It says, "What are the lost books of the Bible? They were texts and letters suppressed by early church fathers. There was an important historical event back in the 4th century. It is called the Council of Laodicea. It changed history in two significant ways. At this council they determined what would and would not be considered canon. They decided what would and would not be included in the Bible or read in the churches." Well, you can see the date 364 AD. We know the Council of Nicea was 325 AD, so this is the Christendom Dragon Lamb. I just want to read the books, really. It goes on about Sabbath, etc. Obviously they implemented their fake Sabbath, which was Sunday, where they, after the way of Balaam, subvert people into the worship of the sun, moon and stars, with also Christmas and Easter. So this video is not really concerning that. I've done plenty on that already. This is books banned by the Council of Laodicea. Okay, we're going to go through them. The first one was Barnabas, Epistle of Barnabas. Okay, I have some discrepancies with the Epistle of Barnabas, particularly around chapters 9 and 10. I don't actually believe it was written by him, but at the moment I'm going to study it further and come back to that. Okay, they removed 1st and 2nd Clement. Okay, 1st Clement, I've read most of that and it seems good, but would you consider it canon? I'd consider it due to canon. I wouldn't consider it up there with Paul's epistles. You've got Christ and Abgarus. Christ and Abgarus, King Abgarus of the Edessines from Asia Minor. It's excellent. It's very small. I mean, I would probably include that in canon. Apostles' Creed, we're going to come back to that. I'm not exactly sure if that means the Didache or the Epistle of the 12 Apostles. Like I said, I'm just sort of winging this video, putting it together. I've come across a lot of stuff. I'm just relaying the kind of, it's almost like an update, this video. Then we've got the Shepherd of Hermas, and it's Shepherd of Hermas is split into 3 parts: visions, commands, similitudes. This is absolutely essential. It's so excellent for the saints. The fact that they've removed this is criminal. When I first came across this, which wasn't that actually long ago, I was astounded. It's one of my favourite books. Hermas was basically a saint at the Church of Rome. He's name checked along with Clement, and Hermas name checks Clement in this Shepherd of Hermas. I'll do a study on this. I'll do a video on Shepherd of Hermas because I love that book. The next one is Ephesians. I've got to presume that is Ignatius's epistle to the Ephesians. Then you've got Infancy 1 and 2. Not come across that. I did glance across it quickly. Wasn't quite convinced. Then we've got one called Mary. Not sure what that is. That could be Ignatius's epistle to Maria. I'm not sure. Then we've got Magnesians. That's by definitely by Ignatius. I love Ignatius's epistles. Some people might say that this is a Catholic doctrine, but it's not Catholic at all. It's just that the Catholics claim everyone. They claim Paul, they claim Christ, they would claim me if they could. They put a sun disk behind everyone's head and start trying to get them to do mass, otherwise you'd be slaughtered like the Waldensians. Then we got Nicodemus. That's the Gospel of Nicodemus. It needs to come to that one. Paul and Seneca, Paul and Thecla, Philippians, that's going to be Ignatius again, and the Philadelphians, that's Ignatius again, and Polycarp, that's Ignatius' epistle to Polycarp, the Romans, Trallians again, and so on. Then we have the letters of Herod and Pilate. I've read those. Then we've got the first book of Adam and Eve. That is essential. That is awesome. Second book of Adam and Eve, they've removed that again. Secrets of Enoch, I need to read that, I've got that downloaded. The Book of Enoch is awesome. That should be in the Bible. It's not. What reasons? It's either, as in Esdras, he said to Esdras, "Write, go and take 5 of the prophets and go and write 94 books and keep 70 for the wise. 24 can be for the worthy and the unworthy." It could be that, or it could be just that like I said, the Dragon Lamb has looked to censor these books. So we've got the Secrets of Enoch. I think that's also called the Apocalypse of Enoch. We've got Psalms of Solomon. I've got those, and the Odes of Solomon. I've got a book on those. They are amazing. The Odes of Solomon were included in the Septuagint, which is the Greek Old Testament. And again, some of these were discovered in the Dead Sea Scroll find in the caves at Qumran, such as the Book of Enoch, the Apocalypse of Moses, the books of Adam and Eve. These were found there. So these are scriptures, and Paul the Apostle and such people were quoting from. They've quoted from first book of Adam and Eve when he quotes in Corinthians, 2 Corinthians, the 11th chapter. No marvel, for Satan himself is transformed as an angel of light. That comes from the first book of Adam and Eve. And again, when he quotes in the Hebrews 11 about faith, he says they were sawn asunder. Well, that's the martyrdom of Isaiah. Okay, there's scriptures that aren't in that canon, that are genuine scriptures. So we've had Psalms of Solomon, Odes of Solomon, 4th book of Maccabees. Okay, I've had a lot of these false YouTube teachers. They say the Apocrypha is illegitimate. No, it's them. They are illegitimate. These false non-partakers of the fruit. These fakes are illegitimate. These books are legit. The Maccabees books tell us about Israel under the time of the Hellenistic Alexander the Great Empire. It's we've got a record of the Babylonian when they were in the captivity and the Medes, and then according to canon there is no Hellenistic period, and then it just skips to the Romans. So we've missed out. We missed out the brass of the statue, haven't we? The third kingdom been removed from the Bible. Story of Ahikar seems genuine. That's about King Sennacherib of the Assyrians. And then we've got the Testament of the 12 Patriarchs, which again, these are genuine books. So they really have butchered lots of holy scriptures. And like I said before, the reason could be it's God's doing, or it's the Dragon Lamb. One thing is for certain is that God has put the Dragon Lamb upon the earth because the multitudes have rejected the salvation of God, and because their deeds were evil, light came into the world and they preferred darkness. So we're going to do more videos on these kind of things. See where the studies go.